Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the general reading for all of the signs for the month of December 2020. I must apologize. I know that I did not come out with the November readings, but unfortunately I was sick for about 2 weeks straight, and that just really put me behind on everything. And when I was sort of thinking about putting out the November readings, it was already the end of the month. So I just thought it was best to start off with December, and then I will be working on over the next week or so, I'll be working on the 2021 yearly readings for all of the signs, so be looking out for those as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading from me. If you're interested in doing that, all of the information information can be found in the description box below this video. Also, I encourage you to follow me on TikTok if you use the app. I'm posting shorter videos on there more frequently than I do on YouTube, and I'm at Changing Phases Tarot. For the reading today, I'll be doing the 10-card Celtic Cross spread for the overall, the general monthly reading. I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and I'll pull a couple of Oracle cards from the Soul's Journey deck and the Goddesses deck. All right, I would like to thank each and every one of you. For those of you who are new today, for my returning viewers, I really do appreciate all of your support over the year, and I hope that my messages have brought some type of help and possibly peace and, to whatever you might be going through. All right, so I'll stop for now, and I will see each of the signs in a second for the videos. Hi, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So I've already shuffled off camera to save a bit of time. So let's get started. So at the center of your spread, you have the Five of Wands, and it's crossed by Major Arcana number 21, the World. So the Five of Wands is fire energy and has to do with, fire. It's sort of the work that we do. It's our jobs. It can also be projects, creative projects and endeavors. And then it's our own determination and ambition and drive and passion for the things that we do in life. With the Five, it's interesting in this deck because you can see that there's 5 of them there. We have the 3 men, the 2 lions, right? And the men, it's like they're going up against each other, but nobody's really attacking and nobody's using, anything that could really harm the other person. I mean, they're just holding a stick. It's not like it's a real weapon. And then the lions, they're just baring their teeth at each other. But in the entire picture here, it's really more about trying to gain the alpha position. So trying to come out on top, trying to beat out everybody else. So sometimes this card shows up when you are, going for a new position, like interviewing, submitting your resume, and you're trying to beat out the competition. Can be when they've, you're actually interviewing and trying to beat out everybody else to get the job. So it's vying for that top position. If you're already working in a company, it's, that trying to beat out all of your colleagues, your work companions for the promotion, or, it's trying to gain the alpha or the top position. And what can help or hinder that is there's a significant ending here. So you could be getting, right, you could win, you could beat out everybody else and be getting a new job, be getting a new job offer, because the World, it's really about, a significant chapter in your life coming to an end. So there's major endings coming in here, but it also, it brings in the new beginnings. After the World, it goes right back to the 0 card, which is the Fool card. So new beginnings coming in. But first, there's a significant chapter closing out. You see that she is even though there's all of this sort of going on, she's very much, at peace here. She's sitting on top of the World here. She's meditating. We have all of the butterflies representing, growth, renewal, change. You could be dealing with, this could be an opportunity at a distance with the World card. This could be in a different place, even a different state, city, state, country, Could be dealing with people from around the world, people who, you know, are from different cultures than you are, been raised differently. But significant endings here with the World card. The World card can also be, it's also associated with the sign of Capricorn, so might be dealing with a Capricorn as well. In the deep past, you have Major Arcana number 17, the Star. And this is wish fulfillment. This is also a card of healing. It's, you know, wishing upon a star, but actually trusting, right? Trusting that whatever wish you've put out there will get granted, right? That the universe will bring in whatever it is that you've hoped for and wished for. It's also associated with the sign of Aquarius, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius. And then we have another major arcana in the recent past. You have, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you have 4 major arcanas in your spread. Not half of the spread, but still a, you know, a significant number. So you have the Temperance card. This is number 14, Temperance. And the Temperance card, it's also linked with the sign of Sagittarius, so fire energy. Might be dealing with the Sagittarius as well, but it has to do with balance. It has to do with moderation. You can see that the woman on the card, she has one chalice that has fire in it, another that has water, and she's managed to combine the two of them to come out with this beautiful rainbow. So, you know, it's creating something beautiful out of this middle path, this, you know, all things in moderation. It can sometimes show up, the Temperance card in a spread, when, you know, things are out of kind of balance or out of alignment in your life, when you're putting too much energy into one area of your life. So you're working too many hours, you're you know, not spending as much time taking care of yourself, or, you know, on things that you enjoy doing, or on your family or your partner. But you have on your mind, you know, there's a definite focus on money, on being self-reliant, self-sufficient. The Nine of Pentacles crowning you. You know, this is a very stable, financially stable energy. Pentacles is earth energy. It has to do with the money that we earn, has to do with material possessions. It's our home, our family. And she has managed to build this beautiful life for herself, right? She doesn't need anybody else. She's that, you know, it's like the self-reliant, self-sufficient bachelor or bachelorette. They're doing just fine on their own. And so, you know, this could be what you are aiming for. This is your goal. You know, you're aiming to be self-sufficient. You're aiming for that financial stability in your life. And you have, coming in the near future, you have news of, this could be a new job offer coming in for you. So if you have been vying for the position, now, you know, it's coming in. Pages, the Page of Pentacles, could be a person. If so, this would be a younger earth sign individual, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But, you know, it is a young, immature energy. So I view pages more as, you know, messengers. They bring in news about something. In this case, news about the way that you make money, news about, you know, a new job, a new project for you, a new business endeavor. But it's very positive, and it's, you know, this Page of Pentacles is also not just the news. It's really about bringing it into reality, right? This page has the potential to manifest that new thing, that news about the new thing into, you know, the real world. Now you appear as the Four of Cups, which you can see the woman on the card, she's just staring absentmindedly into the one chalice, right? She's so fixated on what this one thing is that's going to bring her joy, happiness, fulfillment, that she's not even paying attention to the 3 cups that are standing right behind her. So it is a card of boredom, of apathy, of, you know, kind of feeling not that excited about what you have right now, right? What you have here, and you're just fixated on this, whatever this holy grail is for you. It's going to be different for everybody, right? But just fixated on that. And in your environment, or how others view you, you have the Seven of Swords, which is, it isn't the greatest of energies. So, I would say be vigilant, because if this is in your environment, and when I say environment, it can be like where you live, but it can also be where you work. It can be like your friend group. But it is, this Seven of Swords is a card of, sort of betrayal and stealing, deceit, deception. And you can see that here, there were 7 swords, but the crows have swooped in. They've managed to make off with 5 of them, but they didn't plan well enough because they managed to leave 2 there. So the man still holds on to 2 swords. So it's like, it's not all lost, right? He still has 2 swords there to defend himself, but he was still stolen from, and they still managed to get away with 5 swords. But there was something to do with either it was a rushed attempt or they didn't plan properly. So it could be like a foiled attempt at something in your environment. Maybe they tried to kind of pull the wool over your eyes or get one over on you. It could have to do with, going back to the center card, it could have to do with people that you're going up against, to get a job, or if this is a promotion, there could be, others sort of deceiving or trying to use trickery. But, the rest of, as we move forward here into your hopes and fears, and then ultimately the card that takes you into the new year, is all very positive. You're hoping for a celebration. So you're hoping for, news that you got the job. You're hoping for this getting together with friends, celebrating. It's all about enjoying the company of others and celebrating something. This could be, celebrating a new job. It could be celebrating an engagement, a wedding. It could be celebrating the news of a pregnancy, the birth of a child. But 3s in the tarot, they are expansive energies, so they have to do with abundance, right? And with it being water, cups, it's all about emotions and feelings. So there could be, something that you feel very good about. You want to share this with friends of yours. And, with the Hangman leading you into the next year, the Hangman is a major arcana, and it usually has to do with some type of delay, but a delay because there's divine timing at play, right? So if something, say this new opportunity, this new job, maybe you receive the call that, they're offering the job to you, but there's something to do with timing. So you won't start immediately. You need to give a notice, or they need to take care of some things on their end. It will happen. And in this delay, in this time that you're waiting, you could be seeing things from a different perspective, getting, a different sort of view of things, gaining insight and clarity. So, there's a reason for the delay if there is one, but it's all very positive, and again, there's this big cycle ending, and you come in here, or I'm sorry, the card from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, it could be just you showing up very much in your energy, because we have the Queen of Cups, and this is water energy. You obviously are a water sign, Cancer, so this is just you, coming in as this beautiful Queen of Cups. Could be another person, could be an older water sign individual that you're dealing with, could be a mother figure, your mother of your children. But she is, out of all of the queens, she's the most intuitive, because, as the Queen of Cups, water energy, she's very much about, emotions and feelings and intuition, listening to her intuition. And she's a very loving person, right? She takes care of those around her. She's very sweet. She's just a very loving type of energy. So you could be taking on this energy of the Queen of Cups. This might be somebody coming to you. This could have something to do with this offer coming in as well, possibly. And you have beneath this Queen of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups. So yeah, more sort of great financial stability, possibly an earth sign as well, coming in, and then wish fulfillment. So there's something here that, you know, it is coming in, but there just could be a delay, divine timing, orchestration at play, but major endings, and then significant financial stability coming in for you, and wish fulfillment. So the cards that came out from the Oracle deck, we have happiness. And this is, you know, very bright green, and we have blues in there with the beautiful dolphins. It says, I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And let me just find the card in the guidebook, and I'll read you the full description for it. It says, before incarnating, your soul created a blueprint for you to follow in this physical dimension. The easiest way to chart this path is to follow your bliss. Life is full of choices and opportunities. Spirit, in its infinite wisdom, has given you the emotion of happiness to guide you. The signposts are always there, but you have to acknowledge them and have the courage to follow them. As you hold this card, do you feel that you are living a life of happiness? In what areas is lacking? It may be time to be truthful with your soul self. Listen to its language and intuit if there is someone or a scenario holding you back from experiencing complete happiness. Even though it may be painful to admit, you need to be completely truthful. Be mindful of how happiness will affect every aspect of your life on your path. Also, intuit if there is someone else in your life who needs to be brought into the awareness of happiness. This is important to recognize as well. Others will want to learn from you, and whether you admit it or not, you can be their teacher. When you are filled with love and compassion, not only do you bring happiness into your life, but you lead others by example. Be the light. Interesting. So, yeah, you are being guided here to notice, pay attention to when you get those feelings of happiness, right? That's how you know that you are on the right path. Interesting message. Okay, and the goddess card that came out, let me hold her up so you can see her. I love the artwork on these cards. It's so beautiful. And then she is the High Priestess. So the priestess is the direct representative of the goddess on earth. She has direct responsibility for functions that ensure fertility and ongoing creation. Priestesses often were responsible for ensuring rain, for the goddess was the giver of dew and of rain. They often tended a sacred flame, the embodiment of their creative spark of life. The High Priestess is the great goddess herself, a universal figure found in such diverse guises as Isis in Egypt, Kuan Yin throughout all of Asia, Athena in Greece, and Rhiannon among the Celts. This goddess is all-knowing and all-wise. She creates life out of herself and bestows life-giving waters. At the proper time, she takes life away so that the divine spark in each person may be free to continue on its journey. The High Priestess is a reminder of the innate wisdom in each of us. She demands that we connect to the divine spark within and manifest it in the world. So beautiful. So very deep. And here, you know, I mean, you have this Queen of Cups, very intuitive. There's lots of water here, right? We're listening to what this was saying with the life-giving water. So there's lots of water. We have water flowing from the star, right, with the star energy. So, yeah, definitely pay attention to, you know, that feeling that you get if you're thinking about this new job or thinking about this new, you know, way for you to make money or heading in a different direction. What is it that truly makes you happy? And, you know, go with that. Definitely listen to that. You're being guided, okay? So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month. Bye for now.